So today I'm so excited to be filming my empties video for you guys. This is going to be my first empties of 2015. I made a pact with myself at the beginning of the year that I was going to start using up products. Instead of just buying products, I was going to actually start using them up. So disclaimer, this is about 6 months worth of empties. If you have never watched the empty videos, basically it's when I show you my beauty related trash. I show you products that I've used up and I give you like a mini quick review. I normally would never include this many products, but I thought about filming it about a month and a half ago, but then I didn't think I would have enough products to film another empties before I left tomorrow to go home. So I waited and now I have so many empties. And I will already be in Ohio by the time you guys see this. So please enjoy, and I'm going to go through this very quickly. I'm also going to link down below a link to my playlist of reviews, so that way if you see a product and I mention that I have a review on it, you can click there and see the review, so that way you guys can get more information on some of these products. But getting started, I literally have this whole entire Victoria's Secret bag and it's like busting at the seams. So getting started, I have a curl enhancing smoothie. I love this. This is like one of my holy grail hair products. I mentioned it in my holy grail top 5 hair care products. Would definitely repurchase it, already have. I also have my trash can sitting right here so that way I can throw stuff out as I go. This is the Shea Moisture Superfruit 10-in-1 renewal system with marula oil and biotin hair mask. Love this stuff. I already purchased it. I have a whole video on Shea Moisture deep conditioners. We'll link that down below. This next one is the Shea Moisture Manuka honey and mafura oil intensive hydration hair mask with African rock fig and babab oil. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Love this one. Would repurchase it if it's on sale at Target if I could get a good deal on it. But yeah, definitely would consider repurchasing this one. I also mentioned that in the Shea Moisture video. I just go through a lot of deep treatment masks. I may have more in there, I don't know. Some of the stuff I don't remember, but yeah, because it's been so long since I used it up. But this one is the Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Deep Treatment Mask. It has sea kelp and argan oil for dry damaged hair. Would repurchase this one. Holy grail. I've gone through like 3 or 4 of these. So the next is these Equate baby wipes. I use these as makeup remover wipes, also as refreshers for like down there. I mentioned that in my hygiene routine. I will also remember to link my hygiene routine down below. But these are really good. I like these because they're only like $1 or $2 and you get 80 wipes, which is way more cost effective than ever using makeup wipes. Because even if I had to use 2 to get all my makeup off, like today I'll probably use 2 because I have like a foundation on as well as eye makeup. But even if I did that, it's still more cost effective. So I love these, but I also like the Target ones. I think I have a pack or 2 of these in there. But I like the Target ones too, and I might like the Target ones a little bit better. But still will repurchase. The next, I have a little bit of this left, but like I can't get it out. It's like dried up. Is the Shea Moisture Coconut Hibiscus Curlin Style Milk. I like this. It's not as thick as the smoothie, but so I like the smoothie a little bit better. But I would repurchase it, maybe, in specific situations. This is the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Mafura Oil Intensive Hydration Conditioner. I like this. Like the deeper Pear mask, I would have to get a good deal on it in order to buy it again. But I do like my Tresemme Naturals better because, I don't know, it's cheaper and I feel like it does a very similar thing. It still hydrates. It's a good co-wash. Because I basically just use this as a co-wash or as a base for deep conditioners. The next one is this Herbal Essence Cleansing Conditioner. Absolutely love this. Have a whole review. Mention this in my top 5 hair care products. I will link all that down below. I will link all that down below. But amazing. I have repurchased it. Already have 2 backups. Great, great cleansing conditioner. So the next 2 things, these are the same product. This is my BioTrue. I have the travel size, which I use when I like go out of town or I go over like my friend's house. And then I also have the 10-ounce one. I know there's way cheaper contact solution out there, but my eye doctor actually told me to use this. And I don't like messing with my eyes, so I just went with what she said. And this is the one I use, even though it's kind of expensive. Next product I have is this White Pear and Fig Gentle Foaming Hand Soap. I love the Gentle Foaming Hand Soaps from Bath & Body Works. I worked there over the summer and stuff, if you didn't know. Not sponsored by them, but I do love them because they're not stripping. They leave my hands semi-moisturized. I love pear scent, so this one was actually like an amazing scent. And I want them to bring this back during semi-annual sale, and I'm going to buy like 4 or 5 of them. It says the notes are crisp white pear layered with frosted fig. It's just so good. I love this one. Even my roommates like commented on it. Another Bath and Body Works product is this Aromatherapy Stress Relief Eucalyptus Spearmint Sugar Scrub. I like this one. It's kind of expensive, so it's not my favorite scrub, but it was good. I would definitely probably repurchase it if it's on sale because I like the oil that it leaves behind. It leaves my skin like really moisturized to the point where like I don't necessarily feel like I need lotion with it. But my favorite body scrub is this Shea, ew, it's wet, is this Shea Sugar Body Scrub by Tree Hut. This is the tropical mango one. I like other scents. There's no real difference between the scents, just the smell, so pick the one that you like the best. I really like this. This is just a travel size because I just got it like a week or two ago, and I knew I was getting ready to leave to go home, and I didn't want to buy like the full size, but I am going to buy a full size over the summer. So keeping going, I have an empty jar of coconut oil. I love this stuff. I have a whole video about the 5 different ways I use coconut oil. Will forever probably repurchase coconut oil. Doesn't really matter to me like the brand. Next one I have is the Sparkling Icicles candle from Bath and Body Works. The notes on it are, or the description I guess, is as sparkling ice glistens under the sun, this fragrance features a citrus bouquet, bergamot, and a touch of holiday moss. It was good. It wasn't my favorite candle when I actually burned it, so I'm actually glad that I got the mason jar size. I probably wouldn't repurchase it, but I would repurchase different Bath and Body Works candles. This is a shower gel. This is the Caress Fine Fragrance 12-hour release Adore fragrance. This one is the rose one, I believe. It says an irresistible feminine fragrance with floral musk and sparkling pink roses laced with amber. I liked this one. I wasn't crazy about the scent, but I got a lot of compliments from other people saying that it smelled really good, so I still used it up. I just have this nail polish remover. This is 100% acetone. I know it's not good for your nails and like your cuticles and stuff, but I was wearing a lot of glitter nail polish at one point, so I got acetone, and I was soaking off acrylics, so I had to get acetone. It was good. Don't really care what brand, but definitely would repurchase acetone. This is the Dove Go Sleeveless 1/4 moisturizer with vitamin E and F, beautiful finish, 48-hour antiperspirant deodorant. Love this stuff. They've repackaged it actually, and it's not like Go Sleeveless anymore. It's like beautiful. It's something else, but it's the same beautiful finish, and I think it's a really good deodorant. My favorite deodorants are by Dove. Would repurchase it in this scent and other ones. This next product isn't actually finished, but I probably will never ever use it. So it's this Softies Coconut Oil Scalp Conditioner. I forget who gave this to me, but yeah, it just doesn't have very good ingredients. The product that I'm not going to finish is this Murray's hairdresser pomade. I'm actually going to give this to my friend because she likes it. The texture on this is so thick. Like, I don't know, like it just does not, I can't, I feel like it pulls out my hair. Like, it's so thick. But I think it's just because my hair texture isn't that coarse. I have another Shea Moisture Deep Treatment Mask. This is the raw shea butter one. Like I said, love it, will repurchase it. This is tea tree oil. Actually, there's a little bit left. This is the Hollywood Beauty line. I got this because I wanted to try tea tree oil. I would probably not repurchase this just because of the fact that it's not pure tea tree oil. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Originals Carbon Black Mascara. I really like this one. Would repurchase this. I got it just because it's a classic product, and I feel like I didn't remember what it looked right. It has a really large, if I can get it open, it has a really large natural hair wand. I like larger wands, and I thought it did a really good job. It was a little bit drier of a formula, and I like drier formula because I think they give me more voluminous lashes. These next two things are lip gloss. I know I have another one of these Tarte lip glosses in here too, but I don't know where it went. This one's in Blissful. I hated this lip gloss because it was so sticky, and so I couldn't like get it. Like, I don't know, it just was so sticky. And then when I looked at the expiration date, I think it had expired, so I'm just going to go ahead and toss that because I don't want my lips getting infected. This one is a NARS gloss in Orgasm. I like this as a highlighting gloss. I got most of it. The thing about NARS packaging is I feel like you can never actually get all the product out. So most of this is gone. It's just like the outside that looks like it's not gone. It's pretty much empty. Probably wouldn't repurchase it just because it's so expensive though. Okay, this is a random like home item. This is the Palm Olive's Passion Fruit and Plumera. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's this palm olive dish soap. It smelled so good. Would definitely repurchase this. I don't know if they still have it. I don't know if it was like a limited edition thing, but this next thing is the CoverGirl Olay Eye Rehab. This is an eye concealer. I like that it came with a pump, but I just didn't think it had that much coverage at all. It just didn't have very much coverage, and for under eye concealer I kind of want a little bit of coverage. This is the NARS Chelsea Girl Lip Lacquer. I loved this thing. I had to mix it with like other stuff because it was a little bit light for me, but I think that it was a really good concept. I like the little, like, I like the packaging, so I might keep it for something. I don't know, because I like the NARS packaging. But I would repurchase maybe in a different color, just because this one I felt like was a little light for me, and so I had to like mix it with other lip liners and other glosses to make it like fit my skin tone. But overall I liked it. It was a decent product. Good. So the next three things I have are the same scent. They're all the Velvet Sugar from Bath & Body Works. I was obsessed with this scent at the beginning of the summer last year, and it took me a really long time to get through it, and by the time I was through it I was kind of over it. But this one says, savor every moment as you indulge in the sweetly sumptuous blend of red velvet cream, golden plum lace with swirls of sugared musk, pink jasmine, and wild strawberries. Too much is never enough. I really like their body creams. We would purchase their body creams probably in a different scent. Also the fine fragrance mints, and I like having the travel lotions for my purse. But like I said, I was just kind of over the scent by the time I got through it all. And so hopefully we'll get to the end soon. I have two Aromatherapy body wash bath foams. This one's in the lavender vanilla. There's actually a little bit in here. I might try to get it out. And this one's in the Eucalyptus Spearmint. This was just the holiday packaging. I like them both. I think both of them are great scents. Would repurchase them as long as they're on sale. I like these as bath foams better than them as like actual body washes. So I use them for like baths. I might actually try to get the last little bit of it out because yeah. This is the Johnson's Baby Wash in Honey Apple. I like this. Like I said, I use this to, in my hygiene routine, I use this to wash down there as well as a brush cleaner, and so I think this is really good. It doesn't come with this cap. I took the pump off because the pump actually fits my Tresemme Naturals, so I took the pump off to use on my Tresemme Naturals and then just stuck that lid on there. But that's good. We'll repurchase it in that scent, and I have another baby wash. It's just in a different scent. This next one is the Glow Therapeutics. I got this from a salon, or like a spa place, so I don't know where you can actually purchase it. It's the clear anti-blemish treatment with 5% benzoyl peroxide, aloe, and rosemary. I like this as a spot treatment because I get little like fine breakouts. It's not herpes or anything like that above my lip. It's a hormonal thing. My mom used to get it too, and she said she didn't stop getting them until like after she had me, and then having a kid is not an option to get rid of some like face acne. But this does a really good job at like keeping them at bay. I really want to try the Clean and Clear acne spot solution thing to see if it does the same thing. If it does, then I won't repurchase this, but if the Clean and Clear doesn't work, then I definitely probably would look into repurchasing that if I can find it again. I have a pack of the Target Up and Up. This is the Sensitive Skin Baby Wipes. Like I said, with the Equate ones, I really like these used as makeup remover wipes. I also like the fact that they have like the hard closure on them, because I noticed that they don't get as dry as quickly. Like they last longer. I have another Bath & Body Works soap. This one is in Winter Cranberry. I wasn't as big of a fan of this one, but it was good. It was frosted cranberries sprinkled with iced peach. It was good. I like the foaming part of it, but I wasn't like crazy about the scent. But I will repurchase the Bath & Body Works foaming hand soaps. Oh, I have this Velvet Sugar body wash. Like I said, I loved it. I like Bath & Body Works body washes. Just wouldn't repurchase the scent just because I was kind of over the scent by the time I got through all of it that I had. I had this Shea Moisture 10-in-1 renewal system with marula oil and biotin hair and scalp serum. Looked like this. It matched the deep treatment mask that I had. I liked the deep treatment mask. Didn't like this because it was too thin. It felt like I was just putting water in my hair. I like serums that are a little bit more thick and have a little bit more going for them. So yeah, wasn't crazy about that. The next is this Crest Complete with Scope toothpaste. Obsessed with this. Only real toothpaste I use besides my whitening one. So yes, would repurchase it. Have repurchased it multiple times. Another Bath & Body Works soap that I have is this Black Cherry Merlot. I keep these in my kitchen, so I kind of go through them relatively quickly because I have roommates. Love this one. Would repurchase this one, and this one's one of the core ones, so you can purchase this any time of the year. I have this True Blue Spa Citrus Invigorating and Exfoliating Face Scrub. You can only get this during semi-annual sale. Wasn't crazy about this one. I like the white, apricot and white tea one better. But this one was okay. I wouldn't repurchase it though. I have this body butter from Pink. This is in the Warm and Cozy. Obsessed with the scent. Would not repurchase the body butter purely because it was a luminous body butter, so it had sparkle in it. And I was not a huge fan of the sparkle aspect of it. But I like the scent and I did think it was moisturizing. I would purchase the body cream before I purchased the body butter again. I have the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Hold and Shine Moisture Mist. Love this for braid outs and twist outs. It's like a quick spray on hair gel to give my hair a little bit of hold. I mentioned this in my top 5 hair products video. Would definitely repurchase this. Have already repurchased it. This is just the empty package of my Big Soleil Wonder Glow or Big Soleil Glow razors. Thought these were pretty good for being so cheap. Plus I had a coupon off of them, so I think I got a pack of, what was this, 3 for like $1, which is great for a good 3-blade razor. Would repurchase these as long as they're on sale. I have this Degree Ultra Clean Pure Clean Invisible Solid Antiperspirant Deodorant. Did not like this. I didn't like the smell. It just didn't work with my body very well. But I did notice the fact that it didn't really get on my clothes, which I appreciated, but it just didn't work with my body very well, and that's the main reason why I buy deodorant. So wouldn't repurchase that. We're getting to the end. I have another pack of these Up and Up baby wipes will repurchase, like I already said. I have a lemon mint leaf wallflower from Bath and Body Works, as well as a Eucalyptus Mint and Waves. The Eucalyptus Mint and Waves one was limited edition, but they bring it back during semi-annual sale. I would repurchase it. I mainly use wallflowers in my bathroom, so I like minty clean scents, and I love the lemon mint leaf one. Would definitely repurchase this one, and this one you can pretty much find year round. I have a Bath and Body Works Eucalyptus Mint room spray. I keep this in my bathroom just to spray when my bathroom smells weird, but just to keep my bathroom smelling fresh. I love this stuff. Would repurchase it, especially because it goes on sale for like $3 during the summer. I have this Kobe Glow Rose Salve. This, I don't know what happened, but I feel like mine got dented somehow because it's a metal container. So it's so hard to get open. It's literally only a little bit left. That's why I'm just kind of giving up on it. Probably wouldn't repurchase this. I have this shower gel from Bath and Body Works. This is the old packaging because I got it during my annual sale. This is Pink Chiffon. I'm obsessed with this scent. It's one of my favorite scents from Bath and Body Works. Let's see if I can read the description. It says it's an ultra feminine blend of sparkling red pear, vanilla orchid, whipped with chiffon musk, inspired by effortless grace and the beauty of a master ballerina. I don't know about the master ballerina part, but this smells so good. I just love it. It smells sweet, but not like cotton candy sweet. It just smells like, I don't know how to explain it. You just need to go and smell it. But it's really good. Would repurchase it. Already have, especially if it's on sale. I have this Simple Hydrating Light Moisturizer. I have a review on this. I really like this, but I don't know if I would repurchase it just because towards the end of it, I felt like I was breaking out because of it, because when I stopped using it, my breakouts kind of went away, but I don't know if it's because it was old or what. This Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I got this one in a skin tone shade. Did not like this at all. It was just really thick, and I just didn't like it. Would not repurchase that, especially for the money. I have this Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Express Mascara. Hated this. I don't even know if I finished it all the way, because look at the wand. Why? Why should you ever be able to do this to a wand? I like wands that are a little bit stiffer so that way I can get in there and build some volume, but no. This was just crap mascara. I have a couple nail polishes. Actually I have 3. This is the Lincoln Center NYC color. It was like 97 cents. It finally dried up on me, so I just let it go. This is the Peplum one. It dried up on me as well. It's not all the way dry, but it's just really, really thick. I know I could thin it out, but no. And this one, the glitter won't come out. I just get basically a clear top coat with this one. And these are both the Sally Hansen Extreme Hardware. I don't think I would buy these. I would buy this formula, but I don't know if I would buy any more of her glitter ones from this line, because they're just really sheer, and the glitter has a hard time coming out. So I have a base coat and a top coat. This is the Seche Vite. You can see it dried up. I know you can thin them out, but I never really think to buy buy stuff to thin them out, and I know you can use acetone, but I always end up screwing them up. And this is the Orly Ridge Filler base coat. Like this base coat, probably wouldn't repurchase it just because it wasn't spectacular and it's kind of expensive, but if I had the option to pick one up and I wouldn't have, like if it was on sale or something, I would repurchase it. Seche V, have gone through a couple of these. Like it is really fast drying and really, really shiny. So I definitely would purchase that. I have this travel size of the Curls Creme Brulee. I have a whole review on this. I love this stuff. I'm obsessed with it. I am going to keep the smaller size just to refill for travel, but I think that that one's a really good moisturizer. I have this St. Ives Oatmeal and Shea Butter Body Wash. I got this originally because my parents were coming and I'm a girl, so all I have is like girly scented soap. And my dad, like they were staying with me in my apartment and I didn't want my dad to have to smell like a girl, so I picked this up because it was the only one that they had in the travel aisle that was like non-scented slash like didn't, you know, it was just like a neutral scent. I actually ended up really, really liking it. That's why I ended up using up the whole thing. I would repurchase this in the full size. I have this Carol's Daughter Sacred Tiara Anti-Breakage Frizz and Anti-Frizz Leave-In Conditioner. Love this stuff. I'm going to purchase it in the full size. I'm probably going to keep the travel size just to have for like a travel container. I tend to do that if it's stuff that I'm going to buy the full size so that I can like pour it and not have to label it. But love this stuff. I have a whole review on that line, the Sacred Tiara line. I will link it down below. This is just a packet of the Clean and Clear Advantage Acne Cleanser with salicylic acid medication. Thought it was pretty good. I went through a couple of these packets, but it wasn't anything stellar for me to go repurchase it. I kind of like the face wash that I'm using now. I've gone through 1,005 of these. This is the Deep Action Cream Cleanser from Clean and Clear. It's oil free. I go through a bunch of the mini ones because my mom gets them from their job. Would repurchase this in the scrubbing form in the big one, but I would use up with the ones that I have, which I pretty much have. I'm getting down to the last couple products. I have two brow products. This is the Maybelline Define a Brow. Didn't like this. I like the fact that it was retractable, but you couldn't twist it back down. So like if you twist it up too much, you were just kind of stuck with it, and it didn't last that long. I also didn't really like or see the point of the little comb in the end, so I wouldn't repurchase that. The next brow product is this tinted brow gel from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Would repurchase this in the clear, but I didn't really like the color of the brunette one because I felt like it was a little too golden. So I wouldn't repurchase this exact color, but I would repurchase the product. The next two things I have are these Becca concealers. I have them in the shade Pecan. I didn't use them up because the texture of them was just really, really waxy and I didn't really like it. And I also have it in the shade Caramel. I don't know if mine just dried out, but I just didn't really like them. So I wouldn't repurchase them unless I tested them in store and they were really creamy. The next one I have is this Carmex lip balm. Favorite lip balm. I like Carmex and Blistex. I can use either one. I used to prefer Blistex, but then I could only find Carmex, so I kind of just adjusted. But I like these. I like these better than the Rose Salve ones that I was talking about earlier. Another lip balm is this Korres Mango Lip Butter. I liked this one. It just expired on me because I had it for too long and it started to smell a little weird. But I definitely probably would repurchase it, maybe in a different shade though. I have this Jamaican Black Castor Oil. This is the Sunny Isles one. I really, really like this one. I want to try the different scents that they have. I want to see like if I like those better. But it's really good. Yeah, it was a good castor oil. I like it more for like to mix it for a sealant or for like deep treatments. So I have this Too Faced Lip Insurance. I don't really see the point of this. I actually bought it because I thought it was the Shadow Insurance, and then I was like, oh, I'll try it. It's probably great. It wasn't really great. I wasted my money. I have this lip butter from this Revlon lip butter. I didn't finish it up, but this one's in Peach Parfait, but it's so shimmery. I just don't like the finish of it. And so I know I'm never going to finish wearing it, and it's probably expired, to be honest. So yeah. And then I also used the heck out of this Sugar Lip Butter lip treatment. I don't even have the title on it anymore, but I know it's by Fresh. I love this one. This one was just like the regular scented one. Would repurchase it. I want to wait until the holidays though, when they have the little like packages of a bunch of mini different ones, so I can try a couple different shades. But I loved this chapstick. And then I have the last products are 3 hand sanitizers from Bath and Body Works. I have this one in winter. I didn't really like this one, but I used it up. This one it smelled like a pine tree. And I don't know why I got this in a hand sanitizer thinking I was going to want to smell like a pine tree, but wasn't crazy about the scent. But I like Bath & Body Works hand sanitizers. This one is the Meyer Lemon. Absolutely obsessed with this. I actually have the same scent in a hand cream. Would repurchase this one. I actually think I have a couple backups of this one. And then this one's Aqua Blossom, which I think they discontinued, but it was a nice clean scent. I kept this one in my car. That's why it's like misshapen, because it got overheated. But I kept it in my car just in case like somebody in my car needed hand sanitizer and I finally ran out of it. So yeah, would repurchase it, but I think they discontinued that scent. So those are my empties. I know this video was massive and epically long, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see